Our little group consisted of Dwayne, Ian, Paul, Ed, and Lucy. We had all been expecting unbroken sunshine and 20 degrees plus, but it was raining as we set off. Fortunately for us, after a couple of hours it cleared up. The first of our lunches provided by our fantastic guides. There was definitely some friendly rivalry between them, as the sandwiches got better every day. The first of many amazing descents we experienced over the next 7 days. Time to relax and have a beer overlooking the Douro Valley. Day 2 started with a small climb, 19.4 miles, and just over 3,000 feet. They do like a cobble in Portugal. And a bridge. Was that Dwayne practicing his surfing? The scenery is also pretty spectacular. The climb was long, but not too steep, and had some great views. About halfway up was a pretty town, with a nice cafe, which served the worst coffee in the world. Eventually we did get to go downhill. And then, Shoegate happened. Day 3 started off on an amazing 50k bike path. No cars, no hills, and beautiful views as we chatted and enjoyed riding through the Portuguese countryside. We even tried some formation cycling. And Dwayne tried to get all arty with his photography. According to the notice you can see at the bottom of the picture, this is one of the most famous geological sites in Portugal. So we thought we had better take a picture. These large N2 signs are all along the route. They celebrate the anniversary of the route opening in 1945. Unfortunately, most of them are covered in motorcycle club stickers. The rain from the first day was long gone, and now we were struggling with the heat, which was reaching low 30s most afternoons. But each day ended in a restaurant, some of which was slightly classier than others. Strongbow wine, anyone? We all knew from the itinerary that today was going to be the toughest day. It started with an 8.5-mile 1,850 feet climb, and finished with a climb to the hotel, after 74 miles. Perhaps that's why I look a bit grumpy. Eventually we reached the top, and a short while later the halfway point of the ride. But eventually, what goes up must come down, and we had a great run into the town where we were staying. A bit of a close shave for Paul and Ed. And then came the hill, which we had all been looking forward to. And just to make matters worse, some lovely Portuguese cobbles. My camera battery ran out at this point, so I haven't recorded the most welcoming sight of the week. Lucy waiting outside the hotel with cold beer for each of us. Although, even I will admit, the view sort of made up for the climb. We forgot to take the photo at the start. Unlike yesterday, today's start was busy and fast. Today was a day of flat roads and heat. Our Garmins were showing temperatures in excess of 35 degrees for most of the afternoon. A long hot afternoon when stopping in the shade now and then was a must. And also an excuse for Paul to try and get his Garmin working properly. Again. We were all glad to get to the hotel. And the pool. Another busy start to the day negotiating bike lanes, crossings, roundabouts, more cobbles, and rush hour traffic. Eventually we reached the quieter roads. There were a lot of cork trees alongside the roads. The trees provided some welcome shade. Thankfully, we found some shade for lunch in a very exotic car park. It's not very clear, but it says 40 degrees. The hotel pool was always a welcome sight at the end of a hot day, especially when it came equipped with its own mermaid. We actually remembered to take the outside of the hotel photo today. Although, to be honest, I don't remember this happening. It was a bit of a chilly start today. The Portuguese seemed to like a statue on a roundabout. This one was a miner. The sun soon came out and it started to heat up. There were several fun descents today. A lovely cafe stop halfway up the morning climb. And probably the most scenic lunch stop of the whole week. Which brought out the inner child in some of the group. The afternoon started with a fantastic descent. Over 20 miles. And over 1,600 feet of descending. We had no idea who this was a statue of. But Paul thought he deserved a salute anyway. We made it. "7 days, 475.2 miles, and 29,390 feet of climbing."
That's all, folks.